Welcome to Janet Teaches DRU Yoga. As you may have guessed, it's Christmas. I've got my Christmas t-shirt with my snowman, we've got the tinsel, we've got a modern version of a Christmas tree. So what I want to do in this video is just introduce you to two postures which reflect and help you with what this time of year is essentially about, peace and tranquility. So we're going to do the peace posture and the tranquility pose. Okay, so I just want to loosen up the body a little bit before we start. So, because it's always nice to warm up and just loosen up. So just into the wrists, nice and loose in your body. Just let those wrists go round. Circle them the other way, up and down. Wiggle your fingers, lots of muscles and joints in those fingers. And then circle into your elbows. And then circle the other way. Keep that looseness in the body, up and down. And then just like to open up your shoulders, nice dip in the knees, releasing and relaxing. And then just give them a shake and bring them down, okay? And then feet a comfortable distance apart. Just go to one side, lift your back heel, that being the back heel because you're facing that way. Let the arms just flop against the body and look over the shoulder because it's a spinal twist. So that's fine, you know, that's what creates your neck. So let's get that nice and twisted as well. Just keep lifting the heel. Let the arms just flop. You want to be loose. And then the next time you come to the front, just dip those knees. Still lifting the heels, still looking over the shoulder. And then bring the arms higher up the body, tap yourself on the shoulder, and just give yourself a hug with the spare arm. And then back to the centre, back to the waist. Lovely. So just loosened up a little bit. Give the legs a little shake. So first of all, the peace posture. Now this one, if you have any severe spinal problems, such as a disc problem, something like that, it's not suitable. If you've got something like a detached retina, only do to a small part of the way, don't go the whole way. Other than that, you should be okay. If you've got high or low blood pressure, when we're coming out of it, do it very slowly. Okay. So it's something that looks quite simple, but it's doing, like everything in yoga, it doesn't have to look difficult to actually be doing a lot. So if I show you first and then explain it, then we'll do it together. So we're going to have the feet as ever hip width apart, and we're going to lift the toes and spread them and flex the knees and get yourself into your mountain posture. Your hands are going to be resting on the thighs, so just watch for a minute. Now, the really important bit here is as you breathe in, really extending up through that waist, up through the body, and then you push that bottom away, so you're hinging through the hips, a slight dip of the knees, and you bring yourself down. The fingertips, there's no weight, they're just sitting there. And each breath out, you're releasing through the back, just relaxing into it. And we'll do that, and then we'll come up, and it's that dip of the knees to unroll. And you carry on up with the arms. And then gently lower down. Okay? Now, as well as the physical advantages, so you're getting a nice stretch in your back, bit of a stretch on the backs of the legs. You are activating the organs because you're rolling them up and down and you're bringing them down so that there's a nice massage going on there. But also you're releasing. And that's what this is about, is letting go. And bringing the energies into line and opening them up. So really, you know, it's so peaceful and you will feel that because the blood flow is going to be different. So have your feet, as I say, hip width apart, which is heel to instep, swivel the toes back. Lift your toes and spread them. Flex your knees, tummy in, tailbone under. Roll those shoulders. Hands just gently on your thighs. Nice breath in, really, really lift up through that waist. Push that bottom away, hinge forward through the hip joints, slight dip of the knees. As you come down, just let those fingertips just sit there. And each breath out, you release through the back. This is so relaxing for your back. You're taking the energy forwards. As always, with anything, you would hold it for as long as you comfortably can. Well, working the heart energy here, that centre of peace. And then we'll make our way up. So make sure you uncurl, so you can dip your knees a bit more to allow the body to uncurl, that spine to uncurl. And then just follow up, take the arms up above your head, opening up. And then just turn very gently, bringing the arms down. Lovely. So as I say, you can do that in a way that suits you best. If you find you can't come all the way down, you can always use a chair. Just allow yourself to come to the chair. So always just, adapt. And where I've said don't do it, then obviously don't do it. The other one that goes so nicely with this is the tranquility pose, contourity posture. And it's actually the first stage of the shoulder stand. You're not doing shoulder stand, don't worry. You're doing the tranquility pose. Now, with tranquility, you're going to be on your back and the legs in the air, which are going to be resting on this wall, or your wall. And in doing that, you're taking the energy, you're going to imagine light coming down from your feet all the way through your body and out through the top of the head. So you're reversing the flow of energy, and it allows you to get rid of the blocks. So that's why it's tranquil. And you're releasing, but you're also able to, you're refreshing, because the blood's going to the head. So you're refreshing yourself. With any kind of inverted posture, you get that refreshing in the brain. So let me just show you, and then we'll do it together. Now you might want to have something, I'm just going to use my quite flat cushion across, because this is to support your neck, not supporting your head. The other way you can do that, in fact, I'm not going to use the cushion, I'm going to do it the other way, is to use your mat. So if you fold your mat in half, okay, and the fold is away from you, so that the ends right up against the wall and the fold over here. Now, so just watch for a minute. You're going to get your legs up against the wall. Now, that doesn't mean being out here somewhere and trying to do something like this. There is a trick to it, a technique. Sit sideways onto the wall, right up against the wall. And then you come down and you bring your legs up, so you're nice and close to the wall. Now, this is where your mat comes in. Just roll it a little bit. Don't have it too thick, so that it ends up supporting your neck. So my head's on the floor. This roll is in that nice curve of my neck, so it's giving me support. Take the legs a little bit of distance so that they're V-shaped, and then the arms just a little bit away from the body, palms up. And just imagine that light flowing in through your feet. It's coming down the body, and it flows through the body and out through the top of the head. So that is as far as you go. That is the tranquility pose. To come down, you always bend the knees and you roll onto one side and you push up. So let's do that together. So if you've got a mat, if you haven't got a mat, which I hope you would get yourself, for that roll under your neck, you could have a towel just rolled, because you don't want it thick. It's not to cushion your head, as I say, it's for your neck. So let's get your position, get your mats, get whatever you need. Sitting sideways onto the wall, and then bringing your legs up. Make sure your back's nice and flat. Have your legs that V shape, let the feet just relax away. And then you get that roll of your mat so that it goes into the nape of the neck. So your neck is supported, the head is on the floor. arms beside you. Now just take them a little bit, again, kind of V-shaped, and have the palms up. And then just gently close your eyes. And just imagine you've got light entering through your feet. And allow that light to travel through your legs, across the knees, into the thighs, the base of the body. And it's coming into the hands as well, traveling up your arms, up your body. It's the chest, the back, the shoulders, the neck, and into the face and head. So this light travels through from the feet all the way through the body and into your head, creating light, creating space, which allows you to rest and be tranquil. So let your body relax down. Now you can hold that for as long as you wish, because I find it very relaxing. It is tranquil. That's why it's the tranquility pose. But you might want to build it up. So to come out of it, draw your feet in, slide the feet down the wall, just maneuver to one side when you just roll over, and then use your hands, push yourself up sideways. Remember to protect your back. Okay. And just coming in here. Okay. So tranquility pose, you feel a bit lighter because the blood has gone to your head, and it's like the space suddenly for your mind to clear and think clearly and feel tranquil. So the peace posture and the tranquility pose, both to keep that calm, that peace. Do enjoy them. Do enjoy your Christmas and use those whenever you need them, one or other. It's up to you. So thank you very much. Namaste.